as I inform you, we get all the PHUs them. We get NGOs them. We don't provide PPEs now. All them PHUs them for complementary government they also provide. So we get one and we get other areas them where we get organizations where we get districts them. We get very small number of NGOs that they operate, and that is why the minister of Dr. Kaikai don't call tomorrow. We get a Zoom meeting. Say for instance, Falaba is really deprived. We go there, the minister almost cry because the command center. If you go at the command center, it's not a command center. This you need believe it's not a command center. Basic computers have not get. Let's not alone talk about internet. So now we get a meeting tomorrow with all NGOs that will work now Konadugu. You know, say now because of the separation make Falaba, the NGOs will operate at Konadugu, they consider Falaba because they don't separate now. So they all concentrate na Konadugu. Now we encourage them for see how they came for support Falaba because Falaba is really deprived. To the instance, to the point, I don't already contact Director of World Vision for the time being. For many they use the internet for just go be able to get updates for the information to EOC to we and everything. Then we'll meet tomorrow. We agree on whether the needs them based on the findings, and we agree with the organizations and who say outside the support. So Falaba will be with the same. Then are just one area.
Okay.
You're going to Kamakwe.
Okay.
Kamakwe now that deprived area. Those are new district again, Karine district. You go Kamakwe is really deprived. So we'll get them challenges them. We'll meet with the NGOs who they operate at the areas and see how we can ask them for support them.
Okay, continue for the with we inside the program, Eric Masali. Inside the program now we go for a music break.
They causing confusion.
But this confuse me, boo. Look where Uncle Nat in World Solid. Look in block them where them beat for them, where they save solid, and at the same amount of cement and sand then they use for beat me on. But look what in the happen. Me wall down for them, all the block they all don't scatter. It like say some kind magic they behind this. You want to know the magic behind this? Now the superior quality, extra strong, extra life and extra yield cement where are the use, and that's not Dangote 3x Portland limestone cement. Dangote cement na the highest grade cement in the country. When a 42.5 R grade cement, when no one day come na this country, and a one of the highest grade pan cement where you go get na the wall. Where you want you concrete, wall and block solid, use Dangote 42.5 R cement, you no go regret them. You go get Dangote 42.5 R cement na all the shop and building material store na the one whole country.
Call 117 and it's same you begin feel fever.
The coronavirus in a salon now. Na sick, we don't kill plenty people in the world. But if you do what your body will command them, they say make you do. And safe, report quick. If you fear not say, you get sign or any person near you don't get same sign them, it's possible for let the person well.
The well body workman say for let the sickness scatter all sign at the country. If you don't get nothing for go do not skit, sit down na os.
Go dey wash your hand fast with soap and water, or you use hand sanitizer, so that the tumbu go die if you don't can your hand.
When you dey waka, let for go dey touch them wall and then railing them, because you no go know that don't touch them.
Not forget, call 117 if you get person wey sick na you host or you community.
And Osiwa support Radio Democracy for bring this message to you.
The program Good Morning Salone they continue with the look at Tampa with headlines to read them. Outside the Director of Finance and Investment na the Road Maintenance Fund Administration, Joe Thomas, say RMF no get better couple for do them work because plenty of the couple way them be together now for pay over 100 billion loans debts where it say the administration owe different bank them. Where Joe Thomas talk this inside one interview to the Democracy where he be the talk about the work way RMF they do. He talk more to Musa S. Kamara.
Key mandate for the maintenance of the road network. We with our fund manager, we're in partnership with SLRA, then the 22 local councils. So they call the program of activities to be need for be approved by the board. Then from there, we'll look into the finances and see how best we could able fund their activities.
From the mandate of the RMFA, how it don't sound like?
Well, we take over as an administration in August 2018, just after the election. We make and clearly say we already rehabilitate, we already reconstruct, because not to we mandate and they will mandate like clearly maintenance activities for maintain the roads there.
So what's not the difference between maintenance and rehabilitate and reconstruct?
For maintenance road, like a road we don't deteriorate, and when it deteriorate, it not for it to a level for rehabilitate, because certain deterioration where they take on the road can go beyond for maintain and you're not able to maintain and possibly you rehabilitate the entire road. Then for reconstruct, that are new road we need for do.
RMFA been the reconstruct before this time?
Before this time, they will reconstruct, they will rehabilitate.
How we can describe that? Is it within the mandate or out of no mandate?
Not within the mandate. In fact, said this are something where the technical auditors they pick up. Remember, just over a year ago, we get technical auditors that will come up from Tanzania, Ghana, and another country I don't remember. We the road sector will be one of the sectors that will be audit, and they make and clearly in that audit report say we mandate law make can clearly say we for rehabilitate, neither reconstruct.
They need much from that RMFA. What's in the happen?
Quietly correct. But one of the main reasons why many people they remote from RMFA, because one of the main challenges there for the administration funds, because they talk about just over 100 billion for the entire budget here, and part of this 100 billion, they would the full operational cost at the same time. SLRE the operational.
Concern we don't come out from the Road Maintenance Fund Administration at this BNTM, the one of debts we wanna try for settle. What are these debts and how we come about?
2016, RMFA management in consultation with the Ministry of Finance, they take a 35 billion loans debt from the Commerce and Mortgage Bank. 2017, they take a further loan of 30 billion from Sierra Leone Commercial Bank and 15 billion from Roque Commercial Bank.
All these billions, loans or dollar?
Loans, that come to 80 billion. That are the principal. The interest of all these three loans, they are 28 billion. So the total principal plus interest come to 108 billion loans.
Going through the loan agreements, you see 16 point something interest. You as finance person, that's appropriate for loan?
No, it's not. It's not appropriate at all. If they find out, say the interest we don't pay is so high, it's so huge. For make it take 80 billion, then you end up for pay 28 billion as interest. It's not prudent. If I was in that position, there is no way I go advise on that interest.
How far una don't go with this loan settlement?
Well, I will tell you the good news. We don't pay two of the banks they're up. We are Sierra Leone Commercial Bank and Roque Commercial Bank. We don't pay them in April this year. We don't pay total of 37 billion 969 million to Sierra Leone Commercial Bank. Then Roque Commercial Bank we don't pay 18.9 billion. So then we don't pay them totally off. So now only Commerce and Mortgage Bank would for the pay, and we could pay them up to September 2021.
These billions of loans so una don't pay. Somebody would like to know how the Road Maintenance Fund Administration they raise fund for pay then debt here.
With sources of revenue that mainly from the oil marketing companies and SLRSA. SLRSA will get 10% of the revenue they collect from the oil marketing company. Every liter of petrol and diesel we pump, we may you to the go by like the fuel station. We get 295 loans. But for the good gesture of the financial secretary and the executive director of PRA, they thought a fit for me to add another 100 loans about a month ago. So now they get 395 loans for every fuel we may you to buy from the pump.
each fuel wey I buy 1 litre wey I buy I dey pay to the road maintenance fund administration for maintenance the roads of Salone so that I go able work carry. But when you work major roads them potholes boku even within Freetown, somebody go say it's unfair to the vehicle owners.
That's true. That's something I go raise me hand up and admit to and say that's true. But we are challenged, as I tell you. RMFA, what we do, maintenance. It's not only Freetown, but for the entire Sierra Leone, the entire country, up like including. So you think about the money what they get as revenue, and not only that, the liabilities as well what they pay. What they pay the one that bank loan. Imagine you paying bank loan of 2.5 billion every month. 2.5 billion. That means you don't actually use 60 to 70% of your revenue for that monthly.
So this gets any impact on una work, this bank loan una dey pay?
It does. That are the major challenge we get. And we get for pay.
Right, well, that's the Director of Finance and Investments and Road Maintenance Fund Administration, Joe Thomas. Be the talk another interview with Musa S. Kamara, but I'm the challenger waiting they get for do then work. The program Good Morning Salone they continue. And when they come over to the studio guests them and they come over to Lieutenant Colonel retired Amadou Abubakar Kuruma, head of quarantine Nanakovac. Now let me look at the status of latest figures them of numbers of quarantine homes them where we get and the people them in total where we get as of this morning if you don't get the update.
Thank you very much. I get the update every day. We don't of situation and we monitor quarantine homes, quarantine centers, organizational quarantine effectively for make sure say every day we update with database in terms of how many don't test negative, where they don't give them clean bill of health for let them go back to their houses them, how many don't test positive, how many we don't quarantine, and so on. We'll get the update on daily basis. Now, the nationwide total, as you don't know how they talk to Una, we get 1,655 of persons in the way in quarantine. The cumulative total from this thing start in March, late March, now 7,182. Now don't get so far away, they don't go through quarantine. Now, out of this total, I give us say 1,655. The breakdown 90s. Government quarantine centers. As I talked earlier, will not get any center again at Freetown. All western area, urban and rural, now quarantine homes will get now. But all country will get centers then. And then schools, then public buildings, so we house people them in quarantine. So the total we'll get for that is government quarantine centers. Now 766, that is 766. Then home quarantine across the country, we get 872 persons in quarantine. Then organization quarantine, we get 17. We have been the breakdown earlier. For say we get 13 Chinese, we get 1 Sierra Leonean and 3 Americans. The Americans wouldn't just come on the 9th of this month. Now I get a breakdown for the district. You don't mind make a read out for each and every district. Now the breakdown for the district. Now, Western area urban, we get 3,025 persons currently in quarantine. Western area rural, we get 190 persons in quarantine. Now, let's go to the provincial districts. Port Loko, we get 70. Pujang, we get 3 persons in quarantine. Bont, we get 115, that is 115. Kenema, we get 375. Kailan, we get 26 persons in quarantine, 26. Tonkolili, we get 31 persons in quarantine.
Okay.
Falaba, we get 10. Lago quickly, Moyamba, we get 92. Bo, we get 119. Kono, we get 233. Kwenadugu, we get 30. Cambia will get 5. Then Karina district, now a very unique district which stand out clearly. We not get any positive case, we not get any quarantine home.
So as it is now waiting at the problem in terms of who that they access the quarantine homes, because some people they working under quarantine, then they left quarantine home they go out, and some people they again working quarantine homes them. Waiting at the issue with security presence in the quarantine. Waiting at the do.
Thank you very much. One question I mean expect. What are the challenges when I get quarantine homes? Solar enumerate everything. And these are one of the challenges. Persons na quarantine, na confinement. And as I say, before we establish a quarantine, we educate them as to why the quarantine, how long the quarantine, what government they provide for them, what are the best behavior in a quarantine home. One of the greatest challenges they get in a quarantine home is persons in quarantine inviting visitors to the point of even inviting visitors inside the quarantine homes, which is very unethical. For B.
But outside the security in Kinewe, the mandates will not for allow people to get access na quarantine.
Well, now then they attempt for invite visitors, but the security not agree because we don't cut in the whole place and we don't put in place an effective defensive mechanism that is defend the persons in the quarantine for let visitors not come out and then say then they inside let not go out now like a siege where military establish a siege. Nobody goes in, nobody comes out.
But how now they address the issue of compromise? Because some areas in the way it clear say compromise they happen because people the way can do some arrangements when they can do for let people get access in and out of quarantine homes.
Compromise compromise where it happen not with the knowledge of the security or not with the connivance of the security. Person in the quarantine they give money to relatives for go buy. They send money over the whatever. Over the fence or the window or the mouth for let person go buy cigarette for them, go buy bread. What's the essence of buying bread? Way as the food pillar representative.
But now aware say it happen. So wait till they do towards that because when you then a confinement, you're not supposed to get interaction with other people and when they outside.
It happen in isolated cases.
So what about the one who in quarantine nobody they come out na do?
Well, now that's what they say. Then say they happen in isolated cases, but as soon as we suspect say somebody want attempt for go na do, we know they allow at all.
Attempt or then can go na do.
Then can attempt for go na do, and one or two instances on the way somebody don't breach security go na do, but when they happen, it can be wake up call for we.
Okay.
You see, so the challenges. Okay. People na quarantine, then they not only they invite visitors, but they cluster together. And they tell them say no. This disease is a contagious disease, a communicable disease. Stay where you are for a period of 14 days. Then the cluster, then they sit down, they play draft, they play ludo, which is bad. People then are quarantined. Basic etiquette, regular hand washing with soap and water, they need respect at all, they need one. And we supply Veronica Bucket now all quarantine homes and centers across the country. They need one. Masking up, for example, I'm highly impressed. I can now all mask up. I'm happy, very happy indeed. But people in quarantine, they tell them, they provide mask for them. For let them mask, then they do one. We tell them say this disease is spread through air droplets and by touching. Make sure say when a mask up, let it protect yourself. Okay. You see, because we're not under quarantine, we're not under observation. You see, so a lot of challenges actually.
Okay, continue for day with we Lieutenant Colonel Amadou Abubakar Koroma in at the head of quarantine management na NACOVAC.
Come over to now to Nene Bajalo, you then are the food and nutrition pillar. Waiting on the use for determine the amount of food we on the give people within the quarantine homes, because the families them different, them varies. Some man a small family get, some man a plenty family, and some places now just compound outside people and rent different people instead.
Yeah, so what to do? Like I say, the nutritionist and the dietitian and the food and nutrition pillar, the pillar head and me and other team they will come together. We know say something can be 4, 3, 2, 1. So per family, we say if not 6, na the minimum family, we give them this package here. If not 4, what do they give 6 people? We still give 4
no,
people.
for example, like the rest of it, when I want to get how na they na by cup, by bag, na that's how they ask.
No, na by bag there.
How na they determine the quantity?
Na by the size of the family, like I say. If there are 4 people in the family, would they give them 6 people? Because do them by 6 people, they give them 6 supply. Almost like they do for 6 people for 16 days. Almost go do. But if now like half of that, like 3 people per family or 2, they divide the middle. What to give 6 people, they divide it into 2, give 3 people. But if now 4 people, they take us in at 6. They open to 6. So every family is different. So they need 12 on the family. So we times them by 2. 18 we times them by 3. So the quantity determined by the household. So all they get 8 households inside one grand compound. So everybody get your own pot, everybody gets your own size. All man they get your own water according to number of people on
so how now they manage issues we get for do it sometimes when I prepare food we majority na the old say they don't want them because some people they just no one for adapt to certain things. Waiting be done they eat now you want for eat and sometimes not in party B go on for eat but now all they are the same compound. How are they managing issues then they?
Well, the issues are very easy for manage. Until they cook for themselves. The only people that we they cook for now na the treatment centers and dem dey cook for the dem dey cook for the hotels about don collapse all of them like how the coordinator say na ya the pillar head say na ya we don get any hotels dey go dey run within Freetown everybody dey na host we dey cook their own food.
So una dey provide all wetin each family ask for or una ask for wetin una dey give?
We dey provide each family the list of things na the same, the vegetables, the this, that. The other when they spoil easily, we dey tell the contractor they say they supply like 3 times for the week, different vegetables there. Like they do spinach, cream, cassava leaf, this, they cook granite soup.
For the one day waiting a quarantine or una they cook in Kerango. Now for cook them food here na one. Una get supervise or anybody who they assess or taste them food here.
Oh yes. Every home get a nutritionist attached to them. Every Sunday hot food they go, there's a nutritionist who is there for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They're not going to allow like it talks to true. The nutritionist they determine the will tell them for cook for the day. If they say for make pap or they cook quick out or they make cook and do pap, then they go ahead and verify. Then they taste and they look at the quantity. So if they say it's small, no, it's not small, that this quantity will not forget. If they say the taste not good, inside the taster. So there's a nutritionist attached to them, to each of those homes, and they go there 3 times a day. They go for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
And all of this within una mandate for provide food for people in quarantine. Or we now some of una challenge them.
We challenge them, but they can't tell me say they will call and say the food not sweet. They will tell us say the food not do. Then they can't go food in the quarantine centers there. Where they not cook. Where they're supposed to eat for 16 days, and they have been told in 16 days, in 12 days, they call somebody say, "We food under not giving enough food." Then one bag rice they put for 8 people. That done within 14 days. Okay. Then challenges and they sometimes they can do emergency, we'll just go give them something for filling that gap there because they don't cook over what they're supposed to cook and now they make halala.
Okay.
So that's what we challenges.
Okay, Nene Bajalo, continue for the to inside the program. Quickly over to you, Eric Masali. In terms of the over 200 billion where the NGO, the INGO, they make provision for as a young contributing factor to the fight against the COVID-19. We know the collaboration between the INGO and that of the national NGO for make sure say they utilize this money the right way.
Yeah, well, a cordial. That is why the leads per district now 2 people there. We get one INGO, we get one NNGO. So you get one are the lead and the other one are co-lead per district. And then 2 people they work together. One for get the weekly meetings with them colleagues them at the district for attend the DCOVAC meetings, the pillar meetings at that level, and also for give feedback to government. We don't expect both of them for send separate reports on a weekly basis to me. You understand? Would they expect them to say if we come together, agree on which they don't do and everything, and then they send report. So very, very cordial. Even the issue of the identification of the needs and of course providing support, they do it collectively. They do one say because we're international NGO that this they do, then national that this and they will say no. They do them together, they sit down, they look at the gaps, collectively discuss with them, accompany them, and say they can provide support. So it's very, very cordial between them, the nationals and the internationals. We may get challenged over the past few months for all get the international organizations having the nationals there for implement on their behalf. That'll be challenged. But swiftly we'll be able to respond to that. We don't encourage most of the internationals them. We then get the experts there and everything. We don't tell them say no. We want for empower we nationals them. We want for provide job for them. You understand? We don't want for men to go out of job. So they encourage them for men to implement programs them through the national organizations where they operate. And not just national organizations where they operate at the district. Even community-based organizations them. We encourage them for work with them. So at the end of the day, like how the Minister of Finance we talked yesterday, we want for CCA people that still get job, then they work, then they get small things for taking care of their livelihood. They were very, very important. And also the other aspects they go to look at this money also for many people that know. Not the money where say go NGOs and we don't take say would they support livelihood, would they support education, we left say go pull and they. What we do now for many ask then head offices then there's some programs they do for the program. But we get other areas that they take very, very serious, like the livelihood. Livelihood now key part of this fight. So they encourage organizations where they implement programs and livelihood for continue. The area of other health issues, like what we talk about malnutrition, we get the issue of malaria and what NGOs and they support. we say for continue for support again. So into a situation where they don't take the money all and say more capital per COVID and left the other areas and we don't go around all the districts and then the message will be the good. Say NGOs will be the implement programs and livelihood and other areas very, very critical. Therefore, continue otherwise to defend the COVID-19.
All right, quickly, Sapchilo, just look at few messages because of time where people don't send. This very first one say, retired Colonel Amado, if you are monitoring quarantine homes, why have we taken 41 to 52 days at Blackhall Road? Why we are some of the occupants released without completing their 14-day cycle?
And this other one, they say, bravo to local and international NGOs in Sierra Leone for joining the government of this country to do collective right against the COVID-19 pandemic.
And this other message, they say, what are they doing for medication of pregnant women who are in quarantine homes?
Another message here, they say, up till now, they have not yet paid quarantine officer and supervisor for 3 months. If they don't pay us from now to Monday, we will go on strike.
All right, the final one we go look at because of time. The person they ask say, in terms of nutrition, what type of food are they giving to people in treatment centers?
And this last one for me, they say the right against COVID-19 needs a multi-sectorial approach.
All right, from that message, and they come over to the Lieutenant Colonel retired for beginning response to your message and quickly as they get concerns them with people in Sen.
Yes, I respond to my own area.
Yes.
In the first place, the gentleman saying they're in quarantine for 46 days. And they name names. The gentleman, INSEF, there was a positive case. We take the positive case to a treatment center.
We don't know if a gentleman or a lady send the message.
Okay.
We just send the message.
Okay. Well done. Now, I know the posse. Now, in three-year young daughter test positive. A team go for taken to a treatment center. He say no, I know they do one. Now tell and say, before this happen, we don't get psychosocial team we go on the ground and go tell them exactly what happened. And they obtain a sample and go test on the lab. And our tests are all very credible and are international best practice. They say no, they line daughter at all for go. Psychosocial team go, then go lecture them, then go talk to them, then go pacify. They say no. They say even the president ain't go there for a reason, though they say no release. They say because he highly attached to the daughter. But say, okay, the daughter is one. She has tested positive. Let us take her to the treatment center for treatment. Then you stay under the quarantine. You not agree at all. Okay? Now then complete 14 days. We conduct a test. Okay? The test, there was a slight delay in releasing the result. But as I say, when they conduct a test in a lab, then do a run in a lab, either positive, negative, or indeterminate. Indeterminate means neither here nor there, that neither positive nor negative. So in that case, then therefore either can obtain a fresh sample and go, or they sample it already, they can do a rerun of the test. Okay? This person so adamant to a point that even when they go supply food, they reject the food, they say he will take care of himself.
But that text message
no one is above the law.
Says somebody the way on a plan the quarantine will not complete in circle 14 days.
He's not correct. That's
very
wrong.
Can do again the situation
these are one of the big challenges we get. Then they vilify we to correct now then they talk just for painful black. So they're not ever they give credit for the good job we they do.
So what they do if small picking gets the virus, then parents and don't they take care of them. Wait till I can do then situation then they.
Thank you very much. We are very, very flexible and we are very understanding. Where a positive case emerged by picking, would they give the mother an option? The picking want to take a treatment center. You don't mind for go with them or you go release them to we. Okay. Just trust we say we are doing our best to make sure she recovers.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Over to Nene for self respond to your message and quickly we try for wrap up the program just now.
Okay.
Somebody been asked whose kind of food and they give people and within at the treatment center.
Yeah, like I said, there is sets of nutritionists and dietitians there. Put them here together, then diet here together. And every every treatment center where you go, or any side where you go, the people at the treatment center, they take care of them, get the menu there. The one day when the cooker and contractors and get the menu there. Like I said, the menu there they change according to one or two things. Like if they say compap or respa, you put quick out the equivalent of starch. But we make sure say the protein, everything balanced. Because I set of nutritionists and dietitians, and we put this thing together.
All right, many thanks. We can have the program this morning. Come over to you, Masali, from the National NGO the discussion of money and support we then get for the COVID fight. We aware say the policy day and Yusuf bidon the Kenya they can't talk about the policy where the NGOs them for the operates under. So how una fit then kind situation into them policy then una they follow them again or because na emergency una they implement some more.
Yeah, well, as you said, the policy and they regulate the NGOs them. So we still the policy they on course with the NGOs them, of course, they adhere to the provisions and the policy. And also in the policy, we get provisions for emergencies, whether that will follow. Okay. For instance, the issue of duty-free, the issue of certification. In time of emergency, we'll get within the policy, so now that will follow. Then, of course, the signing of the service level agreement because of the COVID-19. Now, waiting the happen, NGOs and the forward and document them, they process them. They get Zoom meeting with the desk officers, then agree on the deliverables, and then the desk officer in turn they send out to the committee. They look at them and forward them to the minister. The minister they sign. Then they ask the NGO for can collect the documents. Go sign and send out the Ministry of Planning for countersign. So basically everything they on course will still continue, but we'll get some measures that don't put in place just for ensure say there is social distance. Of course, we adhere to the measures the way the experts, the medical experts, they put in place.
All right, many thanks. So now joining the program, but quickly, just a bonus before we go. Lieutenant Colonel retired. Somebody be asked about medication. It's very important for Bella woman them within a quarantine home week because you know say Bella woman they can go to a hospital for checkup. What you can do for them set of Bella woman in the within a quarantine home?
Yes, not only Bella woman.
Yes,
okay, Bella woman. We get doctors on standby. We get nurses on standby. All these they monitor each and every quarantine home. Where a medical case arises in the case of a Bella woman, doctors then they take care. And for Bella woman, we will provide all waiting it required for make them comfortable in a quarantine home because it's only for a limited period, not forever. Okay. But before the 40 days elapsed or second cycle of 20 days or what.